just some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us in San Jose, California, home to the San Jose State Spartans. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So San Jose State's offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches know.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. This time they'll go to the running game. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Second down coming up. The lone back's got it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And the defense. Locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
And guys, this third and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. They've got the screen set up. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down. And is picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Power football with the run. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Back in their own end, and they stop the drive. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top of the pick. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Off play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll give it to the back. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Jones wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's carry on. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flipped the script, almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through.
It's a running room. He's at the... and he runners into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver, who can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Anderson will throw. Oh, they're after him. With the catch, it's Richardson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TF out.
Now adjusting. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They run the reverse. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections. But the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead. And a lot of times for a loss and put the offense in a bind.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. Jones to throw. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richardson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The run from the shotgun. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Wildcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive there.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. Jesse didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. Look, this...
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Fires downfield. Makes the grab.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Picks up the first down, still moving. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Kansas State is going to enjoy the trip back to Manhattan after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road and you stack wins there in Bill Snyder Family Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back has it. Wildcat didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Anderson will throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it. Knocked down down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because they...
Oh, he's got some space. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. It's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Jones wants to throw it into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal from the left hash. And this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Anderson wants to throw. Quick completion on the out route. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. It'll be 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in at the 40. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking downfield on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
No good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead. It's still a 17-point cushion.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
He lobs one high down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at CEF Stadium.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Anderson will throw. Fires to the big fella. He smashes his way through again. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to the ground with the running back.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down. And you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense, getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's 4. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They want to throw it. He's got it on the move.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Got his man quickly. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. If this offense wants to stay in this game, they have to punch it in on this drive. It's 3rd and goal. Floats it out in space. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Jones to throw. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, they'll try the middle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
From the shotgun, the inside give. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second. They take their first drive in the 3rd quarter, march down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Anderson wants to throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Spartans in the hurry-up.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Got it. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. They want to run it left here. There he goes. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Spartans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. The give on the option. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Off the play fake on first down. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the punishment has been extended. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Anderson will throw. It's complete. Turning it on. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
The Wildcats are facing third and inches. They'll run the sneak for it. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
It's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense, to stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to him, and keeping this offense on schedule.
Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Anderson wants to throw. Got his man downfield. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Arizona lines up with a first and goal. He's looking to pass. He's got the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. See if they can get it done on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on third and goal. Pressure coming. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Here's a heat. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Jones wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air on first down. He wants a big play here late. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? They just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Defense still has a couple of timeouts here, David, but the offense ought to have things well in hand.
Well in hand, make them use their timeouts. Them only having 2, Palmer, they're not getting back in this game unless I do something stupid.
Yeah, make them on it. Doing something stupid would be throwing in completions right here and stopping the clock, letting the opponent keep their timeout. So you got to be really smart with the play call.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And this will stay and restore game at 24.
Look, it's sloppy out here. It's wet. The ball is slick. It's not easy to kick in these types of conditions. That's now his second missed field goal, but I know this kicker's disappointed of himself because he's good enough to make these kicks.
Anderson will throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game is gone and time has run out. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams